Wow! This small YouTube channel has been forcefully taken by Waluigi. Waluigi will now abuse the YouTube algorithm and gain a following large enough to overrun all the world governments. After that, Waluigi will finally be added to canonical Mario and Wario games. Wah! Was that you, Roma? Oh, hello, y'all. As you can see, I've built a little Lego Waluigi figurine. I honestly think Waluigi's overrated, but I understand the appeal. Overrated? Oh great, you too. To say Waluigi is a fan-favorite character is the understatement of the century. Ever since his debut in Mario Tennis on the Nintendo 64 in the year 2000, everyone has loved this lanky dude. And there's a lot to love about him after all. He's lean, he's mean, and he hates the color green. I'm not actually sure about that last one, but he doesn't like Luigi, who wears green, so I'm gonna assume so. Waluigi's literally right here. Shut up. You'd think such a popular character with quite the endearing antagonistic personality would instantly be given their own franchise to work with, or at the very least a spin-off of some kind. But nothing of the sort has come from Waluigi in his 20 plus years of existence. He's been relegated only to playable roles in other Mario spin-offs, the other Mario sports games, Mario Party, and Mario Kart, for example. And even then, he's been known to miss symmetries in these franchises. And he has yet to appear alongside Wario outside of these games, despite being the person associated with Waluigi the most. So that leads to the question, where is he? Waluigi's right here, moron. I'm not talking about you. Today I'm looking into the major reasons for Waluigi's lack of appearances outside spin-off games, and what options he has for those appearances. I think in order to figure out where to fit Waluigi, we first need to define who he is. Waluigi is an antagonist, arguably first and foremost. Pretty much its entire existence is based around causing trouble, in one way or another. That leads to most of his dastardly deeds being small-scale, like bullying other characters or cheating in sports games. He doesn't quite hit the same level of Wario's overwhelmingly monopolistic tendencies, but he's still a bad dude nonetheless. Like Wario though, he's also very devious in his methods, resorting to trickery and the like when he wants. But that doesn't stop him from being enigmatic, a confusing character that never quite seems to fit in with the rest. Perhaps that's why he's become such a fan favorite, it's because he's unique among the rest of the roster. There's also other things that help him to stand out as a beloved character, like how funny he and his animations are, and how high-spirited he is. Unlike my list of adjectives, which have been following the alphabet up until this point, Waluigi has this consistency to him that never seems to go away. He's always the same character. However, one of the biggest points of his personality is his reliance on other characters. Every character becomes better with someone else to bounce off of, sure, but Waluigi really needs it more than other characters. He has enough of a personality to be recognizable, but not enough to really be able to exist on his own. Waluigi does not need to rely on other people to be memorable. You're literally bouncing off of everything I say. These personality traits already cut off one popular option for Waluigi, giving him his own franchise. As interesting as it be, Waluigi's personality traits suit him more as a sidekick, but unlike, say, Luigi, he doesn't have the personality traits needed to have a spin-off franchise focused on him, like the Luigi's Mansion franchise. Plus, many styles of gameplay don't suit Waluigi either, largely due to the main motives of Waluigi: spread chaos and come out on top. The only ones that do are the sports games and other competition-centered games, the games he already appears in as a side character. And I strongly doubt Waluigi's Bowling Bonanza will sell well compared to Mario Bowling Bash. It might do better than Mario Strikers Battle League though. So what about other options? How about being part of a mainline Mario game? Look at Super Mario Bros. Wonder. There are 12 playable characters, and even if we ignore different colorations, we still have 8 unique characters. Why not add Waluigi? Because we need Wario, too. Why not add Wario and Waluigi? Yeah, add Waluigi! That won't happen. Once again, Waluigi's unique traits make him a poor fit for a game. This time though, it's not his personality traits. It's his physical traits. Most of the characters in Wonder play the exact same, but even Nabbit and the Yoshis, epic band name by the way, will have the same size as the rest of the cast. Waluigi's tall, lanky body stands out, which means he needs unique coding and hitbox programming, and it would clash too much with the rest of the cast and the design principle of unique personalities united movesets. This is made even worse for Wario, as not only does he have a different body shape as well, but his moveset is far different from everyone else's, as we see in the Wario Land franchise. He has all sorts of physical abilities that other characters need power-ups to replicate, but then power-ups affect him far differently than other characters, which means they'll likely never get added to a Mario game as a playable character. And if Wario can't get in, then why should Waluigi? It doesn't make sense for Waluigi to be there by himself, like I've said before. It's like me at any party ever. But Waluigi is cooler than everyone else, especially Wario. So not to the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe community, they kinda hated your guts for a while. Now, the obvious next step would be to add Waluigi to, I don't know, the next Luigi's Mansion game or something. Right? Waluigi and Mario only seem to be friends, but Waluigi considers Luigi to be his greatest rival. Wouldn't it make sense for him to take up that role in an actual Luigi's Mansion game? Well, no, the Luigi's Mansion games don't really make sense without King Boo, who's been the main antagonist since the very beginning. Waluigi just doesn't fit with those games' stories or tones. Well, what about adding him to a Wario game? Maybe the next Wario Land would be a good fit for him. Except that franchise has been dead for years. So how about the Wario franchise then? And to that I say, yeah, do that. Right? I'm saying Waluigi, should be added to the WarioWare franchise. It's a perfect fit. The chaos of the microgame format is right up Waluigi's alley, and he'd be surrounded by a large cast of similarly colorful characters. He'd stand out because of his history and recognizability. He's still Waluigi after all, but he'd blend in with everyone else, and try to tell me he wouldn't have an amazing design in the WarioWare art style. I do think there are some flaws to this choice. Waluigi's inclusion probably won't add much more characterization to him, something that he sorely needs, and the Wario franchise is unfortunately not the best-selling franchise out there. But at this point, it's the best we have outside of Mario Kart, Mario Party, and sports. And frankly, he deserves it. He's had a lot of history since Mario Tennis, and he's extremely beloved, so he's essentially a shoo-in for a canonical appearance outside of costume in Super Mario Odyssey. And then he might become a playable character in Smash Bros. Too. Who knows what'll happen? Waluigi is happy now. Yeah. Hey, what were you doing earlier? Nothing. Oh, hey Roma, what? Oh, Lego Waluigi, you mother...